Number 5. Over 16 million people cross the 25-mile-wide English Channel every year. Some of these people go across in airplanes or by ferry boat. These days, many others drive or take the train through the Channel, the tunnel that connects England and France. There had been lots of proposals to tunnel since the beginning of the 19th century, but the idea only became possible in 1980s. The reasons for this were not only technical, but also political and emotional. Until the 1960s, most English people wanted England to remain separate. But with the change of the international situation, everyone got to have a more favorable view on being part of European unity and decided to be connected directly with the rest of Europe, the continent. Number 6. One of the most important principles in biology is that all living things must come from other living things. This principle was not discovered until the 18th century. Before that, people accepted Aristotle's theory that life forms could be generated from non-living things. For example, they thought that rotting meat could create worms. Then, an Italian scientist named Francesco Redi tried an experiment. He took 8 jars, placed meat in all the jars, but covered 4 of the jars with cloth so that flies could not land on the meat. Worms grew only on the meat in the open jars. With the modern scientific method called controlled experimentation, he proved that the worms really came from fly eggs, not the meat. Numbers 7 to 8. We all want our surrounding to be free of dust. It makes us sneeze and our study table dirty, and gives us allergies and a lot more unwanted things. Most of us who have ever cleaned a house would be much happier if there were less dust. However, without dust, there would be less rainfall. Rain is formed when water molecules in the air collect around particles of dust. When the collected water becomes heavy enough to fall, the water droplets fall to the earth as rain. Thus, water vapor would be much less likely to turn to rain without the dust particles. Also, our nature would be less beautiful without dust. The water vapor and dust particles also reflect the rays of the sun. At sunrise and sunset, when the sun is below the horizon, the dust and water molecules reflect the longer red rays of light in such a way that we can see them for longer. The more dust particles in the air, the more colorful the sunrise or sunset. Also, our sky looks blue because the dust in the atmosphere scatters blue light from the sun more than red light.